Ivana, I understand that you are on insulin to manage your diabetes, yes?
Yes, and thanks to President Biden and Vice President Harris, I only pay $35 a month for my insulin.
Did Biden and Harris do that?
Today I'm proud to announce that we have reached a breakthrough agreement to dramatically slash the out-of-pocket cost of insulin. You know what's happened to insulin over the years, right? Through the roof. Insulin. So many people, so necessary.
Economy speech. Trump very weirdly tried to claim credit for something Joe Biden definitely did as president, saying that he's the one who did the insulin.
Kamala and Joe tried to take credit for $35 insulin. You know that. You know who did that? I did that. I did the insulin, and it kicked in. And I remember when I did it, it had to be a statute. It was a certain statute that took a certain period of time. I said, I hope I'm elected because somebody's going to get a lot of credit for doing what I got done.
What are you talking about, my man? Obviously not true. Either lying or confused or some combination of the two. Because check this out. Here's Joe Biden signing that piece of legislation, a part of the Inflation Reduction.
It's a big deal. Participating plans will cap cost at just $35 a month per type of insulin, and some plans may offer it free.
Did President Biden stop an executive order issued by President Trump that made insulin more affordable? To find out, we went to these sources: the Federal Register, Executive Order 13937, the Trump administration, the Biden administration, and the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration. In July 2020, President Trump signed Executive Order 13937. The stated goal was to make insulin and EpiPens more affordable. There's debate about what sort of impact it would have had, which we'll talk about, but we also can't know for sure because it never actually went into effect. Here's why. Executive orders don't typically get enforced immediately. The federal departments involved first have to come up with a plan to execute them, called a rule. Trump's Department of Health and Human Services finalized an insulin rule in December of 2020 and scheduled it to take effect January 22nd, 2021. But Biden took office on January 20th. His administration issued a freeze on the rule and a bunch of others that were still pending from the Trump administration, so he could have his people look them over before letting them take effect. This is common practice when a new admin takes office. After a months-long review process, the Biden administration decided to rescind the rule, preventing it from going into effect. So we can verify, yes, the Biden administration stopped an executive order issued by President Trump that intended to make insulin more affordable.